legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Perfect World Mobile. Today's video is going to be one of my favorite times of the week. This is from Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. You have 2 tries for Mirage Dungeon. You have to do this. Today's we're going to attempt, and we are going to complete 431 of Mirage Ethereal Abode. This is the flying dungeon. It's going to be so fun. We're going to show you how to do it and how I got, I don't know, about 2.2, 2.3 million out of it. Not bad, not bad. Maybe 2.5 million. Got a ton of books. Got one of those gold enchantments and an avatar. Avatar by itself is probably worth 2.2 million. We have archaic scrolls, another scenery scroll artifact. You can get a jade zither from 31 plus. If you really want to do 31, if you're a cleric, if you're a DPS, having a goblin will help you tremendously. It just blocks damage. It starts off blocking damage like 1 out of every about 12 seconds if you stat it correctly, and as you build your goblin, it can go all the way down to blocking all damage once every 3 seconds. So that is what goblins are so awesome. As a tank, if I had a goblin, I would be able to tank higher levels of Mirage. For example, I'm at floor 31. If I wanted to floor 35, I wouldn't need a goblin. Alright, so let's do this. This is Ethereal Abode. At the start, you just want to go in and just clear those mobs as cleanly as possible. Today we have what is Scorpion. This is a Scorpion Mirage. And also this has irritability, which means when the critters, when the bosses get down to 40% health, they get really angry and they start doing a ton more damage. So you do want to know, you want to save some of your invulnerability, save some of your pots. Don't use them early. Use them when the bosses are at 40% health. If this video has helped you at all, please like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and comment below to be entered to win a $25 iTunes or Google Play gift card August 15th, 2020. Alright, so the first boss is going to be the Ether Fairy. The Ether Fairy is one of my favorite bosses. It is a very, very cool boss because it gives you Corona. And when you have Corona, you do want to practice social distancing. And so when you have Corona, stay away from the person who has Corona, or it will eat away at your health and give your cleric a lot to worry about. Also, there is a thing where it gives you Singe. Singe is just a massive sort of like a burn, I guess. I guess the Ether Fairy burns you. Be sure to try to dispel that or heal that as soon as possible. If you are able, you want to pot or chi burst when you get Singe to give your cleric enough time to save you. Now, the Ether Fairy has quite a bit of mechanics. Let's talk about some of the first few mechanics. First of all, it's going to give you Corona. If you have Corona, like I said, stay apart from that person. That Corona deals an AoE damage around, sort of like Divine Punishment, which you get from Taurus. And also, when the Nature Lotuses show up, when you get Nature Lotuses, when those come up, you do want to not attack the Ether Fairy. When those lotuses, Nature Lotuses show up, you want to go as a group. All your DPS move together with your cleric and kill the Nature Lotuses together. This way, you're not spreading out, because if you spread out, your healer cannot heal you. You're going to die. Also, these birds, when these birds show up, in 15 seconds, they will blow up and they do damage to you. So you do want to keep away from them, but keep in mind, you want to stay away from the birds, but sort of move in a circle around your healer, so your healer does not have to chase after you and will be able to heal you and keep you alive. Alright, so you see right now, I am still attacking the Ether Ferret because I'm not dealing a lot of damage, so not a lot of damage is being reflected to me. But if your DPS continues to attack the fairy while it has these red lines, they will die instantly. Their damage will be reflected, they will just die. Instead, you should go to those nature lotuses that are attached to those lines, kill those lotuses, and then turn around and focus on the Ether Ferret. It is possible as a tank to keep aggro on the Ether Ferret, plus not take as much damage if you aggro the Ether Ferret and then stay right underneath the Ether Ferret, drop down to the platform underneath it. It won't be able to actually deal damage to you, and you will still keep aggro. You will have to keep coming up and aggroing the boss once every, like 10 seconds. However, you can, if you're taking too much damage, aggro, move down to the platform underneath, stay directly underneath the Ether Ferret, and then come back up and get aggro again. Alright, so a lot of times when I see these phoenixes spawn, you can be on voice comms. You can actually start counting, 15, 14, 13, 12, and count down. When it's about 2 or 1, you know it's about to blow up. So that is the time when you have to be away from those fairies. Okay. Gotta try to keep that aggro. See, the boss is now very angry. The boss has irritability and is dealing a lot more damage. I'm using pots. We're gonna try to use a calmness deal. Yep, and I'm dead. Yeah, don't worry, folks. This is all part of the plan. This is part of the plan. We're just going to build some suspense. That's what this is. This is just building suspense. But we're using our big brain strategy. Just go get some aggro and die. Again. Okay, well. So there is a little bit. Alright, so I am using rank gear. Alright, my rank gear is about 112, 105. It's good for DPS because you have the crit, but it is not on par with legendary Ascended 99. It's not on par to Ascended 99 yet. It really isn't. So my defense is a little bit low. I may try to hatch a goblin. A goblin can take a lot of damage, and it really would change the game. Alright, so we beat the hard part. That hard part was the Ether Ferret. What we have next is pretty simple. I mean, all you gotta do is you gotta drag this guy. Alright, you drag the Lunar Envoy, and you pull him all the way to the house, and his little lunar blades get stuck inside the house, guys. They get stuck in the house, and you don't have to worry about him killing you because his blades that deal damage and suck away your mana get stuck inside the house. Also, everyone should be in a red bubble. There are 4 red bubbles, but the red bubble that is closest to the house is the best place to be. When you're inside that red bubble, you do not get mana drain. When you are outside the red bubble, you do get stacks of a mana drain. So do be sure to stay inside that red bubble. He sometimes summons some other lunar envoys and little angel guys. You don't have to worry about them too much. You do want to focus on just the main boss. Because those Lunar Angel, the little minions he summoned, won't be able to kill the red orb that everyone is in. They won't be able to kill that. If they kill the other red orbs on the other side, it doesn't matter. As long as your team is inside this red orb close to the house. The Lunar Envoy does sometimes do a super strong attack called a Romero attack. You will want to Chi Burst, Grace Fleet, Subsea Strike, any of your invulnerability skills. Use some of your almighty dews when he does that. Here are some of the minions that he summoned that I was talking about. You don't have to worry too much about them. These blades are stuck in the house. And even when he is enraged, he doesn't do that much damage. He really doesn't. You will be able to heal that out as long as you stay inside the red ball. Okay, so that is how you beat the Ethereal Abode Mirage dungeon. I hope you guys get tons of great stuff from the boxes, just like I have. I got rare elixirs, get some essence scales, ancient skill scrolls, get all that great loot, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.